Welcome inside Donnie Van Pool Gymnasium here on the campus of Northwest Classen. You are just joining us in time for the national anthem. We'll be back just one sec. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned before, welcome to the campus of Northwest Classen High School, the Donnie Van Pool Gymnasium and Don Piccolo Court. Tonight, the Wolves from Edmond Sante Fe come here on senior night for the Knights and Lady Knights. It's time for the starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Santa Fe. Going to be on your right there on your screen. There's a close-up for you. Glad to see we got the scoreboard working tonight as well. A bit of a keep up without me having to give you the updates tonight as well. Finishing up some last-second PA announcements here. We'll be ready to do the starters here. Wolves trying to stay up during those last-second announcements here. Looks like we're ready now. Number 2, Journey Bennett, going to start first. 6-foot even forward senior for Santa Fe. Next up will be Amaya Grissom, 5'6" senior guard. She wears number 3. Number 15, Lanaya Jethro, senior forward, listed at 5'10". Number 20 will be Aaliyah Jones, the junior forward, listed at 5'10". And last but not least will be number 13, Anaya Burney, junior guard, listed at 5'6". Head coach for Santa Fe is Kyle Axton, D'Amber Naff, Kiki Stevens, Matt Groves, the assistants. And now here come your night starters, ladies and gentlemen. It is senior night here. Jessica Carpio, the freshman guard, starting here on senior night. Dominic Daly, the sophomore guard, wearing number 12, starting. Karina Ochoa, sophomore guard as well. Stephanie Jimenez, the point guard for the Lady Knights, starting as well as sophomore, and Serenity Roberts, your lone senior tonight on the girls team, starting tonight. As always, Knights coached by head coach Peyton Jones, Paul Bass, and Destiny Duval, the assistants. Everybody getting lined up here for tip-off. Knights still trying to get their first win this season. They lost at Santa Fe earlier in the season. However, it was closer than some of the games have been. The Wolves come in here 12-8 on the season. I'll give you a couple of their important wins and losses here as we get going as well. Boy, giving up a couple inches on this jump ball for sure are the Lady Knights. Maybe we can out-jump it. Journey Bennett jumping for the Wolves and easily. Now the Wolves in control. Jethro in and misses it, and the rebound to Serenity Roberts. And Jimenez brings it up, getting a little early pressure here. Interesting decision there from Santa Fe. Now pass off to Ochoa. That's Dominic Daly. Now back to Jimenez. Almost loses across the half-court line. Tight defense there from Aaliyah Jones out above the key. She gets a little confused, though. Now back to Dominic Daly. Back to Stephanie Jimenez in the corner. That's going to be a 3. I thought they might call it a long 2. Ochoa working on the rebound. Not able to get there. Back now for Santa Fe. Now they're going to set up their first offensive opportunity. Not a lot of movement so far on this for offense for Santa Fe. It's over to the wing, now back in front of the night bench, and finds Jethro in the lane. Easy layup right there. The roster for Santa Fe is not in numerical order. This is my number one pet peeve. If you're listening and in charge of your team's rosters, numerical order is the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. Serenity Roberts there makes a good spin move. Now back in, here comes a good rebound right there. She sort of got blocked there. Give her own rebound, and Serenity Roberts to finish on your replay. Santa Fe trying to work it inside still. Not really interested in shooting the outside shot, doesn't look like. And the rebound to Journey Bennett. Out of bounds off Santa Fe. It'll be Lady Night ball. So far, so good in this early on here. 6:17 to play, you see there. Pressure again coming from the Santa Fe defense. This has been a struggle here for the Lady Knights. Get it across those, good sign. And now throws it right away. Back the other way now. Knights have numbers. Santa Fe going to pull up. Bernie there going to shoot a long three. Does not go, but the rebound to Santa Fe. And the follow goes for Journey Bennett. Knights do not do well coming out of the pressure for sure. And there it is again. Going to set up again. Amaya Grissom in control, and now the pass over on the wing. That'll be Aaliyah Jones with the three. Knights got to figure out a way to deal with this pressure because it is coming again here for Santa Fe. Jimenez gets herself in a bind right there and throws it away. It'll be Santa Fe ball. Got a sub coming here for the Knights. That'll be Destiny Garrett. Sophomore guard coming in. Wolves the inbound right in front of the night bench. Now back to that'll be Jethro, top of the key, looking to find a pass. He does not seem interested in shooting it or dribbling it from there. Santa Fe being patient, trying to find something, and that was probably not the shot they wanted, I'm guessing. Jimenez back in control again. Right in front of the Santa Fe bench. I don't know how they don't call a walk. Okay, and they call a jump ball instead. Dominic Daly over in front of the Santa Fe bench. Dribbling around, gets out of pressure, but she found some more. There's Jimenez, almost turns it over again. Dribbling around, going to take a long, they're going to call that a three. Would have called that a two, I would guess as well. Destiny Garrett gets the rebound. Serenity Roberts tries again. High off the glass. That one never really had a shot. Now back in favor of Santa Fe. Still passing around the perimeter a lot. Trying to get somebody in now. Here comes a three-point shot as well. That'll be Amaya Grissom. Now back for the Lady Knights. Last couple possessions looked pretty good. Started to struggle here recently, but some good things. Now we're going to have another jump ball, it appears. This one goes to Santa Fe. Lydia Hall coming in now for the Wolves. 5'7" junior guard on the roster. She takes her place over in front of the Northwest bench. Now it seems like Santa Fe trying to push it in a little more. That time it's Liana Jethro. Boy, Knight's quick to give up the dribble right there and turn it over late. I cannot believe they didn't call a foul right there on Stephanie. Amaya Grissom in control, but the ball goes out of bounds instead, they say. So looks like officials may be calling this fairly easily, which Leanna Jethro again, which you might be grateful for since the Knights tend to have games get away from them. So a little liberal on the foul calls helps a lot as that goes. Okay, I told you I'd tell you about Santa Fe's season so far. They lost at UConn to open the season. That was a close game. However, they came back and lost again to UConn 10 points later in the season. So that's 2 of your 8 losses right there to UConn. UConn's a pretty good team. They're listed at number 11 right now, 6A, so not a bad team at all. Westmore, they won at Westmore. That looked like a pretty good win early in the season. Westmore has struggled since then. They beat Westmore, lost to Westmore later, though, by a bigger margin, so that one doesn't tell you much. Lost to Putnam City North, and then lost to Classen SAS. Classen SAS, a 4A team, but a fairly good 4A team, but they lost by 14 to them, so that one's an interesting one as well. There's Amaya Grissom again, another 3. All right, I'm going to finish up this schedule here for you. Lost to Edmond Memorial. You know, crosstown games are weird, but Edmond Memorial is also a great 6A team. There's your other loss to UConn, lost to Westmore we talked about. And then last Friday, the Wolves beat PC West. Lost to PC West, 22 points. So it seems like it's a little up and down, having not seen them play yet, just based on records. Up and down, I would guess here. They're strong control so far tonight. However, starting to take their time now a little. No rush, doesn't appear. Alea Jones over in the corner. That one missed badly. It's going to be off the Lady Knights, though. No, they give it to the Lady Knights. I must have been off Hall. The press is really effective here on the Lady Knights so far. That's the best we've done on the press break, actually. And then Stephanie throws it away and actually breaks down the senior banner there. Whew, that does not endear you to your other classmates if you break the senior banner. Wow, okay. Interesting, all right. Now back to Santa Fe. Hall over in front of the student section here. And now pass inside. That one's going to be missed, though. Journey Bennett. And the Wolves get the follow as well. Now back to the Knights. Man, that press is still coming. I'm shocked they're still on that press at this point. Well in control of this game, but they turn it over. That's why they do it, I guess, because it works. That looked like a carry, I would guess. Count the basket for Aaliyah Jones and the foul. Waiting to report the foul. Took a while. Foul's going to be on Dominic Daly. Her first personal, just a first team foul. Under 2 minutes to go already. Pressure again for the Lady Knights, and this one's out of bounds now, rebounded. Man, and another foul. Count the basket for Jada Brown. Trinity Roberts called for the foul this time. Lydia Hall thought about shooting it. Now the pass over to Aaliyah Jones and a great looking 3-point basket. Press still on. Stephanie in trouble in the corner. Finds Dominic Daly, but Dominic's going to give up the dribble as well, and now a straight turnover to Journey Bennett. And the pass over to Ania Burney. Stop giving up the dribble, ladies. That is not helping us. And now throw it away. It'll be back to Santa Fe. Lydia Hall to inbound here. Looks like Ania Burney going to receive it. She does. Out by the volleyball line. Now over in front of the Northwest bench. That's Ania Burney, missed it again. Now we're going to have a foul on the rebound. Foul's going to be on Journey Bennett, her first personal. First team foul for the Lady Wolves. Now you're going to have Bryn Moats coming in, 6'1". Boy, she looks it too. 6'1", senior forward for Santa Fe. Stephanie gave up the dribble again. That is really not a good idea. And now turnover again. Santa Fe really looking to put this one out of control early. Here comes a three from the corner. That one halfway down and out. Lydia Hall had it underneath and dropped it, looked like. Maybe out of bounds now. It'll be Northwest ball. Yeah, I'm really surprised by the continued press here. You're in control of this game, and likely it's going to be a high-scoring game on your side. I'm shocked by the press to continue. Maybe it's just a working on an idea. They break it now, and Serenity Roberts has it all by herself. There we go. That's a good pickup right there for Destiny Garrett. Make something out of nothing right there. Well done. Coming up on 10 seconds to play here. Here comes your replay for Destiny Garrett. She was in the right place at the right time and finished it. That's a good shot. That's a high rebound. Going to be out of bounds. That'll be it for the first quarter. 27-6. I'll be really interested to see if Santa Fe stays this aggressive later on. I would not have expected the press the entire first quarter, but that's what we got nonetheless. Remember, it is senior night here. At halftime, you're going to get to see, or maybe, you know what? I said it's at halftime. That may not be true. Stay tuned tonight. We'll show you the senior night festivities whenever we can. Either way, we got a boys game coming up next as well. Should be a good game on the boys' side as well. This will be the final game this season for the Lady Knights. Looking to get their first win. No playoffs coming for them. Final home game, final game of the season as well for the Lady Knights. On the boys' side, lots of things still in play on the boys' side. Talk about that as we get a little closer. Lady Knights first out, or well, maybe not first out. They are first out a lot. Show a lot of enthusiasm to be back out. Here comes Jimenez, and now the press is off to start the second quarter here. Dominic Daly over in front of she's going almost over and back, and now Cho out of bounds. Looks like most of the starters out here to start this second quarter. Well, maybe not all of them, some of them. Maybe pun intended, call off the Wolves here. Call off the Dogs on the part of Santa Fe. Now you're going to get a great finish inside there from Leanna Jethro. With a little space here, be interested to see what Jimenez makes happen. Ochoa almost turns it over right there. Serenity Roberts now fights over and loses it herself. Wolves got numbers here, and a good pass there. And now Burney, the finish. The assist going to go to Desiree Langston on that one. Ochoa over there. Now Jimenez going to shoot it. That's a long two. Yeah, he tried to hold up three. That was definitely not right. Now back we go. Almost threw it out of bounds right there. Santa Fe still trying to work it inside, taking a while to get going each trip down. That's a good defense right there, almost knocked away. Ochoa tries to chase it down. Jimenez comes down with the rebound. She'll keep it herself. Tries to hand off to Ochoa and goes right out of bounds. That's a bummer. Subs coming here for the Wolves. Still working around the outside. There's Desiree Langston, and that one was bad. Out of bounds now off of her. Yeah, that was either not her shot or that was not the shot. That one, I don't know. That one's not great. Here come the Lady Knights again. Little pressure here coming. There's Destiny, and now a turnover again. This will be Journey Bennett for the layup. Lady Knights taking their time, bringing it up. Dominic Daly over in front of the Santa Fe bench, now dribbling around. There's Jimenez in the corner. She hadn't tried it from over there yet. That was a pretty good looking shot. Going to have a jump ball now. This one to Santa Fe. Desiree Langston brings it up for Santa Fe. Over in front of the night bench now. Back top of the key, back in front of the bench. That'll be Journey Bennett to shoot three. She's got some range as well as having the interior game. Journey Bennett listed at 6 foot. I might have guessed a little taller than that even. I'd be interested to see when that measurement was taken. Now she takes it right away from Ochoa all by herself. This is going to be an easy layup, looks like. Journey Bennett having a good game for sure. Now Dominic Daly going to bring it up, going to try mix up who's playing point guard there. Stephanie Jimenez going to shoot it again. She is a little eager to shoot that for my taste. Out of bounds now off Destiny Garrett. Now you got Jessica Carpio back in. Jessica Carpio, true freshman, obviously. We're in high school, no true freshman, but freshmen can get some meaningful minutes on a team that's trying to figure out what their identity looks like. That's a good-looking shot from Amaya Grissom. Barely even touched the net on the way down. Dominic Daly now gets her pocket picked again. Journey Bennett. Dominic Daly did a good job tracking her down, but commits the foul there. Journey Bennett to shoot. Dominic Daly called for her second. Lydia Hall back in for the Lady Wolves now. Journey Bennett trying to make this a old school three-point play. That's a good looking free throw as well. That makes sense given the way she shoots the ball the rest of the time. Sub coming in now. This will be Jada Brown back in for Santa Fe. Journey Bennett sitting down is helpful for sure if you're a Lady Knight fan. There's Ochoa now top. Ochoa doesn't shoot the ball a lot, but she's involved in a lot of other ways that don't always make the stat book for sure. There's Jimenez. Jimenez definitely the shooter on this team. There's Ochoa again. Knights, and Ochoa throws it right out of bounds. Knights trying to see what they can make happen. Lydia Hall over in front of the student bench. Now we've got a long three coming there from Amaya Grissom. And the rebound goes to Leanna Jethro, and she puts it in. Be nice to see the Lady Knights get something working here. Take a little time and figure it out. Turnovers have been a problem. That's a strong. She gets it taken away. Leanna Jethro called for the foul. Jessica Carpio going to have to get strong in a hurry. These are some physical Santa Fe players we got going here. Let's show it inbound. Got to get it in. Lydia Hall, the turnover. Just reached the tip of her fingers over Jimenez. Now she takes it down over right in front of our spot. Now you're going to have a dribble in and a miss there for Aaliyah Jones. Back to the Lady Knights. Missed opportunity there, I'm guessing, for Santa Fe. Got to be better with your passes. Showa dribbling around. There's Dominic Daly going to shoot a three. Looks pretty good. That's not a bad shot. Rebound to Lydia Hall. Now back the other way. Coast to coast. She's going to take it. That'll be Leanna Jethro. Clock running is the best thing right now. Going to have some more subs coming for Santa Fe, looks like. Serenity Roberts ready to come back in as well for the Knights. Next time we get a stop clock. Dominic Daly going to shoot it. That was not as good a shot. Probably not the one we wanted to take there. Now back the other way. Aaliyah Jones now over in front of the Northwest bench. That was Jada Brown. Took a shot and missed it. Now here comes Jimenez back the other way. Oh, goodness, pushing her. That's a good job right there. Destiny Garrett. Lydia Hall not able to track that one down. And so far a rare turnover for Santa Fe. Trinity Roberts back in. Jessica Carpio played well. She's going to take a break. The senior coming back in for the freshman. That's an interesting trade. And you trade a lot of height as well, so this is a very different group of five here than we were looking at 1 minute ago. Ochoa now. Ochoa not a strong dribbler, but like I said, she has many other qualities, involved in a lot of plays in lots of ways. That was probably not the shot we want from Serenity Roberts, but she did a good job trying to get the rebound. Better get ready. Yep, turn around. Here they come. That looks like going to be off the Knights. Stay here. That's the other Garrett checking in, number 2. Rolled over the top there for Bryn Motes, her first bucket, I believe, of the night. Coming up on 1 minute to play here, first half. Jimenez is going to shoot it. She tried to beg the foul right there. Not going to happen, though. Here we go back the other way in a hurry. Santa Fe being a lot more patient this time. Now, thought we might have a foul there, but we don't. A rebound to Bryn Motes. Now Lydia Hall fighting over here with Ochoa. Now over in front of the Northwest bench. That's a double dribble, I think. Yes, it is. Can't believe the baseline official didn't call that, but that's the right call. Good grief. Player card's right. This will be the last bucket, or last possession, Serenity Roberts. Oh, that's not the shot you want, though. That's the shot you want as time's expiring. Not with 20 seconds left. Now instead it'll be Santa Fe with the chance for, never mind, they're not going to play last bucket as well. Anaya Burney. And now maybe the Lady Knights can play last bucket. But Cho is going to get stuck with it and not even get a shot off is a disappointing result. All right, 53-6 your halftime score. Lady Knights struggling so far. The press is off. That's opened up some space as well so far. But we will see what they're able to draw up for second half. Lady Knights still trying to get their first win here on this season. Continues to be lots of good things happening, but some struggles as well. Remember, there will be lots of activities happening tonight related to senior night, but this one right here will be the cheerleaders. You're going to watch them live while we take a break. We'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the floor for tonight's performance from the Northwest Classen cheerleaders.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we mentioned, it is senior night here at Northwest Classen. Remember, that is more sports than just basketball. I've got a senior here from another sport as well, Demontre Boykins, straight off a championship in high jump. Okay, the number one question for high jump is how tall was it?
It was 6'3".
6'3", okay. How far was that like blowout? Did you like lap the next guy? How far was that?
No, it was actually a close competition.
Cool.
We kept going neck and neck, and we had to go down one because actually we were jumping 6'4".
Okay.
And we both missed it, and then we had to go down 6'3". And just fortunately, I had a better end on the athleticism, and the guy actually competed his ass off.
That's good. That's cool. All right, so how in the world do you train to jump 6 feet in the air? Just the idea blows my freaking mind, and I'm that tall.
It got a lot to do with the technique and speed, and then the coaches that I have, and also taking the courage of just not thinking about it when it happens. But in the long run, it's really about technique. It's all about really your technique. I can be athletic as ever, but if your technique is not good, you're not going to ever jump that high.
I take out of that, don't think about it while it's happening. That's how I'd have to think about it. I'm a long way up in the air, right, while you're flying?
Yeah.
That makes sense. What are you thinking about doing in college? Or have you talked to anybody yet? What are you thinking about?
Right now, I'm just taking my options. I haven't really talked to nobody, but right now, we're just going to take the season.
Yeah.
Try to see if I can get a scholarship for it in college somewhere.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Is this the last one of the season? Or you got any more meets this year?
That was just basically, that was just a test route to see where we guys at a track team. But we're waiting for the other guys in the basketball team. We're waiting. We got more to go, probably 10, 12 more to go.
Cool. So this was the individual one.
Yeah.
You got the team ones coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, just to see like where our runners and see where we can PR and see if we're getting better.
Yeah. Nice. When does the team season start?
March the 7th.
Okay. Do y'all run at Taft?
Yes.
For your home?
We have one of them. I think we have 2 or 3 of them at home.
Okay. All right. So if you're local, ladies and gentlemen, want to watch some track, you can do it at Taft, where they play football and soccer and also run track. And they've redone the track. What do you think about the new track?
It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good.
It took like 3 times to get the track right over there, so it better be good this time.
Yeah, it better be good. Yeah,
it's
pretty good.
It's good. All right. So what other sports are you doing now?
Right now, just track.
Focusing on track. One sport. All right, that's cool.
Trying to get my money where it's at.
Now I know you have some basketball experience. What are you going to tell these boys for the senior night here, last game? Any advice?
I'm going to tell my boys to go hoop and do what they do always, especially at home.
It's good. Yeah, put on a show for sure. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming. Congratulations.
No problem. Thank you.
Maybe you get some team or some more bling to go with that one tonight.
Well,
I gave him a hard time for not wearing it tonight around, but he said I'm not that kind of guy. That's the answer you want when you win a championship. Is act like you've been here before, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Well, congrats, man. Thanks for joining us. He'll be around tonight if you want to get autographs or whatever. You can come. You can come talk to my man Demontre.
I ain't that famous enough.
All right.
But
Thanks, man. Good to see you. Appreciate it. Demontre Boykins coming off of a championship there in high jump. That is great advice about don't think about it while it's happening. That's exactly what I'd have to do as well. Yeah. So as we mentioned, that is there's a lot of seniors across sports tonight. We've got several in basketball, some cheerleaders as well. We're going to recognize all of them at some point here this evening. Track will have their senior season or their senior events probably during soccer, which, Lord willing, we will also be broadcasting here on this same channel coming up here this spring. Looks like we are running the clock as we suspected might happen here, third quarter so far. Glad Demontre was able to join us, but now we're back to basketball. Lady Knights yet to get their first bucket here in the second half, third quarter. Here comes Dominic Daly over in front of her own bench. That's a pretty good shot. Now rebound to Jalea Parker. Here come the Lady Wolves again. Bouncing around. There's Lydia Hall, top of the key. She's going to reset. Underneath now, Jalea Parker. She walked. Ochoa to inbound now under the goal. Here comes Jimenez. Again, press is definitely off now. Clock running. Here comes Jimenez dribbling in. She gets a foul. Excuse me, they're going to call the foul. Excuse me, the foul is going to be, that is a little bit of a surprising foul. Jada Brown called for the foul, her first. Second team foul this quarter. There's Dominic Daly. That was not a good shot. Santa Fe back the other way in a hurry. The miss there comes from Desiree Langston. And now out of bounds off the Lady Knights. Lydia Hall going to inbound now. She will take a shot as well right in front of her own bench. That's a pretty shot for Lydia Hall. The three's good. Lady Knights still trying to get that first bucket here, second half. Ochoa now dribbling. Dominic Daly back in front of her own bench. That's too far out. Good job. Serenity Roberts dribbles in. Could have got a foul right there, but instead the turnover. Lydia Hall now in control. Dribbling in. She looks over for the pass. There's Destiny Garrett with the steal. Good job. And now make the best of it. Oh, that's a walk, I think. Serenity Roberts gets away with one, but finishes the layup. Good job from Destiny Garrett there. Steal it and stay with it. Almost lost it, but makes it happen. Lydia Hall going to shoot it from three-point. Did not get her feet underneath her. Something went wrong with her jump right there. Subs coming here for the Lady Wolves. Coming up on 1 minute. The quarters go quick when the clock runs for sure. Lydia Hall with the steal and going to finish with the right hand. Thought she might get a foul, but does not. Lady Knights broke the curse here so far in the third quarter. 8 now. Ochoa over in front of her own bench. Serenity Roberts going to take the one-hand hook. That's probably not the shot we want. That's going to be off Destiny Garrett. Santa Fe going to inbound now. Lydia Hall trying to get it in a hurry. She knows time is winding down. That's a hard pass into Bryn Moats. Not going to make it, though. Jimenez is going to have to hustle to get one off here. Under 5. She's going to shoot it from a long way out. Oh, gets a little bit of a help. Oh, that one had a shot at the buzzer. 70-8. Well, this one looks like it's going to be out of reach here for the Lady Knights at this point. So this is about the time we start talking about what are some things that you can take with you. It's one thing to take it with you game to game. It's another to take it with you season by season. So Lady Knights trying to do some things right now to take something into the postseason. Serenity Roberts, this will be her final game here for the Lady Knights. Most of these girls, though, come back next year. So whatever happens now is going to highly influence their playing career going forward. There's Coach Peyton Jones there, down in the blue dress, giving some last-minute instructions. Remember, she was on maternity leave last season for a good chunk of the season. Her assistant there, Paul Bass, did most of the coaching last year. He's in the black behind her. Seemed to be a good coaching duo. Got some young youth there, as well as Paul Bass has been around this game a long time. They're a good team and seem to be good for the girls as well. We have some really quality coaches around Northwest Classen across all of our sports. High school athletics will teach you a lot, whether you win or lose. And so having good coaches helps make those life lessons and turning these students into good adults. So glad to see we have that going here. Women's basketball as well. There's Serenity Roberts, has a lot further out than she usually is. Ochoa over now in front of her own bench. Back to Dominic Daly. Now, Ochoa going to shoot it from the three-point line. That was a high arc. Hit the undercarriage of the basket, so it'll be Santa Fe ball. If you're just joining us, we appreciate it. Clock running here. That is not by accident. Remember, everybody but me on this broadcast tonight is a student here at Northwest Classen. This is part of one of their video production classes. They'd love to have you help them share this game with as many people as possible. Use that share button, text somebody, call somebody, let them know they'd love to hear. We welcome any Santa Fe fans to join us. I hear there might be a couple, so thanks for being here tonight as well. Clock still running through that equipment timeout as well. Burned off some more clock there as well. Here comes the Wolves. Gonna have a foul now on the Lady Knights. Dominic Daly called for her third. No danger of people getting in foul trouble a game like this, probably. Here comes a long three-pointer right there for Jada Brown. And now we go out of bounds. Stays with Santa Fe. That's a good pass, and she's going to wish she had that one back. That's Peyton Best, misses the shot there, going to wish she had that one back. Jimenez misses the layup, and a rebound back to Santa Fe. Some of the reserves getting a shot here, looks like, for Santa Fe. Lady Knights don't have a lot of reserves. Everybody's played tonight, though, I believe. Probably got away with a foul right there. Destiny Garrett had a little bit of a hip check. That's a good pass inside, but not able to finish. Not a lot of fouls being called at this point for sure. I was looking down, had somebody not on my roster miss that bucket there for Santa Fe. That's the danger of when your roster's not in numerical order. You never know what you're going to get. Ochoa over there in front of her own bench. Now Jimenez going to shoot the three. That's the best looking three she shot all night, but banks it in. Here comes the three-pointer. It looked good off her hands, but man, that went hard left. But I'd rather be good than any day. That's what Richard Petty said. Rather be lucky than good. I may have messed up the quote. I'd rather be lucky than good is the quote. And that was definitely a luck. Here comes another three-pointer on the other end. Rebound. This one going to stay with Santa Fe. Just so you're aware, we usually start the boys' game early if the girls' game gets done early, so we're probably going to be ahead of schedule tonight if that impacts your plans. Here come the Lady Knights. Now Serenity Roberts. Now Dominic Daly going to shoot it. Here comes Jessica Carpio back in for the Lady Knights. Ochoa comes off. Destiny Garrett to inbound. Jimenez straight up top of the key. There's Dominic Daly over in front of her bench. Serenity Roberts now makes a pretty good move. That's not a great shot, though. Rebound to Destiny Garrett. And now she fights for it. Oh, man, I wish she'd have been able to finish that. Instead, it's out of bounds, stays with the Knights. Jimenez going to try it again, almost banked in another one. Rebound to Santa Fe. Here we go the other way in a hurry. That's good defense right there from Dominic Daly. She stopped ball. Serenity Roberts with the rebound now. Getting close to 2 minutes to go here in this one. Timeout, Lady Knights. This will be 30 seconds. This team stays really positive. I like that. They don't yell at each other. Seem to listen to what Coach Jones has to say as well. She's doing a good job still coaching. It's easy to get in your head for sure when a game like this is going like this one is. I've been on the receiving end of some losses like this, and it's not fun in the moment. There's no getting around that, but how you finish through a game like this tells a lot about the kind of person you are for sure. So I am very impressed by these girls and how they finish, keep their heads up. Good things, some good things happening that are hard to quantify, but there's some good things happening for the Lady Knights. 2:20 to go. Defense pretty light for Santa Fe. They realize this one's well in hand as well. Now Slow coming back the other way. It's good. It's almost a good pass right there. Now they recover. Going to try something else again. Almost looked like the same play coming. Lady Knight defense better the second time around than it was the first. Desiree Langston on the bucket for the Wolves. See if we can get another basket here, ladies. That's a high pass to Serenity Roberts. She loses. Oh, no, I was going to say she loses it, but tipped out of bounds. Stay here. Clock running, coming up on a minute. I thought we had one that may not have played. I wasn't sure. Vanessa Lopez, your last one. Now everybody's played. After I said that we'll go about everybody, I forgot we have Vanessa Lopez over there. Jimenez, now top of the key, dribbling around. Coach Jones giving some instruction to Lopez. Serenity Roberts now the high arc. Good effort there for the Lady Knights. Jimenez fighting for it. Almost causes a turnover. Here come the Wolves. And on of bounds. Knights are going to have at least one more shot. Be nice to finish this season with a bucket for sure. Got plenty of time here. Be nice to finish with a bucket for sure. She gets her pocket pick though. Santa Fe now. That'll be out of bounds for Santa Fe. Desiree Langston. Lost it, but she's going to inbound now as well. Coming up on 10 seconds to go. Clock running. That'll be it. Clock running, so probably won't get a chance to inbound here. That'll be it. 77-11. Santa Fe wins this one. Thanks for being here with us tonight for the girls' game. Boys' game coming up here immediately following this short break. Remember, the girls' game got over early, so that means the boys' game will likely start early as well, so stay tuned. Remember, use that share button, call somebody, text somebody. We'd love to have them join us here for the boys' game as well. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody, here for senior night at Northwest Classen. We're going to take a break. We'll be back when the boys' game gets ready to start. Watch that clock there on your screen because this one is going to start early.
first cheer senior is Angela Tomalevitz. She'll be walking with her mom. Her other hobbies, sports and academics, are soccer and student council. Her future plans are to go to OSU OPC to become a cardiologist. Favorite cheer memory is meeting my wonderful friends in competition. Accomplishment she's most proud of is winning homecoming queen. And advice to future players: do your best, don't doubt yourself. You can do it. Angela Levitz. Our next cheer senior is Janaya Lastros. Her nickname is Naya. She's a flyer. She'll be walking with her. Our other sports and hobbies are dance and track. Our future plans are to graduate college and become an RN. Our most proud moment was to hit hard stunts. And her advice to future players is don't give up when it gets too hard. Janaya Lastros. Our next year senior is Carolyn Romero. Her nickname is Carolyn. She's walking with her family. Our other sports and hobbies are dance company and track. Our future plans are to go to college. Her favorite cheer memory is a memory for cheer is when all the cheerleaders came to congratulate me for football. Her accomplishment she's most proud of is tumbling. And advice to future cheer is to love each other as a family and enjoy every moment. Carolyn Romero. Our next cheer senior is Amelia Victorino. Her nickname is Emily. Her position, she is the captain of the cheer squad. She's walking with her best friend in the whole universe, Mary Bell, and girlfriend Stephanie. Other sports and hobbies are varsity soccer. Our future plans are to finish cosmetology school, then be on the way to be a psychiatrist. Our favorite cheer memory is having my team's trust. Accomplishment she's most proud of is being a patient leader, and advice to future cheers is stay consistent. Giving up gives you no benefit. Amelia Victorino. Our final cheer senior is Elvis Silva. His position is cheerleader. He's walking with Katie Reyes. Our other sports and hobbies are gym, watching WWE, and AEW. His future plans are joining the Marines and going to college. His favorite cheer memory is going to All-American, and being the first cheerleader to go and first man. Accomplishment he was proud of is winning homecoming during football, also being to cheer in front of his family. Advice to future cheer is also a male sport to stay positive even if they're hating on you. Elvis Silva. Our first senior girls basketball player is Abby Van Hooser. She's a guard. She'll be walking with her grandma Frances, her grandpa Jeff, her father Justin, and her cousin Delista. Our other sports and hobbies are softball, track, and dancing. Future plans are to go to nursing school and to play softball. Her favorite basketball memory is when I knocked 2 girls down in Lawton when I got subbed in for 5 minutes. It was a nice game, I must admit. Accomplishment she was proud of is winning second in our conference in softball. Advice to future players, even when in doubt, keep pushing to be the best player you can be. Abby Van Hooser. Our next senior girls basketball player is Serenity Roberts. Her name is C-Rob. She's a coach player. She's walking with her mother Ann and her cousin Jamie. Other sports and hobbies are softball, and math is my favorite subject. My favorite hobby is bothering my mom. Future plans are to go to school for psychology and sports medicine. Favorite basketball memories when me and Yaritz made a TikTok on the way home Quincy McVeigh. He's a point guard shooting guard. He's walking with his mom, sister, aunt, great-grandma, and cousin. Other sports are track. Future plans are to graduate college, start a family, and become successful. Favorite basketball memory is too many to just choose one. Accomplishments he's most proud of is making all conference, and his advice to future players is never take the small things for granted because you'll miss it when it's all said and done. Quincy McVeigh. Our next senior is Jamari Crawford. He's a small forward. He's walking with his aunt, cousins, and brother. His other sports are track. Future plans, going to college for track, and major in computer science. His favorite basketball memory is hanging out with the coaches and teammates. What he's most proud of is making it to my senior year, also growing up to be a decent person. Future advice to future players is be coachable. Stay on top of your priorities. Jamari Crawford. Our next senior is Leslie Rhodes. His nickname is L. He is a shooting guard. He's walking with his mom, stepdad, aunties, Mal, sister, Deshaun, his brothers, and he has an entourage. Future plans are to finish college and be able to provide for my family. His favorite basketball memory is spending time with teammates and impersonating the coaches. Or he does good Coach Creed. Accomplishments he's most proud of. The opportunity to play college basketball. And advice to future players, stay the course. Leslie Rhodes. And our last senior is Kimar Cyrus. Nickname D is a point guard. He's walking with his family. We're going to see which one has the most family. We'll have the numbers out in a minute. Other sports are track and field. Future plans are to finish college and feed my family. Favorite basketball memory is getting buzzer beater against Muskogee. Accomplishment he's most proud of is his daughter and how far he has come. Advice to future players, keep pushing regardless of your current situation. Kimar Cyrus. And congratulations to all our seniors. Cheer, girls basketball and boys basketball. Great job.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Northwest Classen High School. It is senior night here inside the Don E. Van Poel Gymnasium and Don Piccolo Court. And as you know, if you've heard me do basketball here, you know this is the best looking court in Oklahoma. Girls did not have much luck tonight, so their season ends tonight, but the boys continues right now. Trying to get a win on the boys' side. Crowned all of our senior festivities as well already here at halftime. Between games tonight. And now we're getting ready to start the intros as soon as the announcements are done. Here come the intros. First for the Wolves, this will be Christian Hammonds, senior guard, listed at 6'1", and number 2, Nick Rhodes, senior guard, 5'11". Next up, Carson Broombaugh, junior guard, also listed at 6'1". Number 10, Stephen Joshua will be your point guard, and number 12 rounds it out, Tyler Williams, the junior forward. Troy Lalamond, for the Wolves is your head coach. Assistants DJ Lemons, Aaron Young, and Ricky Vick. Here come your starters on senior night for the Knights. They are number 1, Kemar Cyrus, a senior. Number 3, Leslie Rose, another senior at guard. Quincy McVeigh, your other senior. And now number 11, Brandon Butler. He's just a junior, also at guard. And last but not least, it'll be Jamari Crawford, the other senior. 4 seniors and a junior tonight on senior night here at Northwest Classen. Remember, everybody but me on this broadcast tonight is a student here at Northwest Classen. They do this as a part of one of their video production classes. So they would love to have you share this broadcast tonight and get as many people watching as possible. Use that share button. And call somebody, text somebody, whatever you need to do to make that happen here. Then we would appreciate anybody as well who is joining us from Santa Fe as well. I believe we had some of them here with us first game as well. We welcome all comers. All right, jump ball coming at you here. We'll walk you through the games for the season so far, for Santa Fe here in just a minute. First tip goes to Santa Fe. Let's see what they can do. Lots of motion way out here for the Wolves so far. Quick passes for sure. There comes your first shot from Nick Rhodes. Contested rebound, and now a walk called against the Wolves. It'll be night ball. Here come the Knights here. First possession on offense. Leslie Rose over in front of the Santa Fe bench. Now back to McVeigh. Now over to Brandon Butler. Now there's Kemar. Now Jamari Crawford with the circus bucket there for our first points. 2-0 in favor of the Knights. Stephen Joshua does the point guard duties for the Wolves. He brings it across, now passes inside. Back to Nick Rhodes. Oh, I think Nick Rhodes was going to shoot it. No, instead passes it off. Now back to Carson Broombaugh. And we're going to have a jump ball. This one goes to the Knights. Brandon Butler bringing the ball up now. There's Leslie Rose. Now back to Brandon Butler. Now back to Rose. Kemar's over in front of the Santa Fe bench calling for the ball, but does not get it over there. Quincy McVeigh over in the other corner. Kemar sets the screen. There's Leslie Rose. Now back to Kemar, going to make something happen. Thought he was trying to draw a foul and does eventually get it on the second attempt. Foul's going to be on Christian Hammonds. His first personal, first team foul. Kemar Cyrus to shoot for the Knights. Santa Fe boys have the same record as the girls team. Girls were 12-8 before tonight. So are the boys. Kemar Cyrus makes his first bucket. And the second one as well. Little press coming here for the Knights. Nick Rhodes now in control. Long pass over in front of the Knight bench, and he finds an open Stephen Joshua, but Stephen Joshua pulls it back out. Now back to Nick Rhodes. Could have been a walk, but they called a foul instead. Going to be on Kemar, I think. Nope, going to be on Quincy McVeigh. Nick Rhodes to shoot here. That one rounded out. Some fans filled in here. Wasn't a lot for the girls' game as you might have expected, but they filtered in here for senior night. Senior night brings out a new crowd for sure. A couple of the seniors tonight walked with a fairly large entourage, so if they stick around, that helps your attendance count for sure. Kemar now over in front of the scorer's table. There's Leslie Rose, now McVeigh over in the corner. Brandon Butler now back to Leslie Rose, a long three-pointer and a long rebound. Quincy McVeigh battles but loses it to Nick Rhodes there. Santa Fe has a dedicated point guard, but Nick Rhodes doing most of the ball handling, it appears. That's a good defense right there for Leslie Rose. Doesn't commit the foul. Here he comes again. Good defense as well. And it pays off. He gets the rebound. Good effort right there. Going to stay with the Knights, however. That's that is Carson Broombaugh on the hustle play there for Santa Fe to knock it out of bounds. Brandon Butler now in control in the backcourt, though. He can't dawdle over there. Knights setting it up slow and not in a hurry. Not a lot of points so far, as you see. McVeigh going to shoot it. Quincy McVeigh. That one's off. No rebound. Wolves back in control now. Broombaugh over here. Christian Hammonds dribbles it off his own foot and almost commits a foul. Brandon Butler comes down with it. Brandon Butler, the pull-up jumper. That one's off. Good rebound right there from Jamari Crawford. He's going to follow it. Kemar there for the rebound again. Almost gets it stripped. How does he control that ball? My goodness, comes out with it. Let's set it up and run a play. Coach Flowers over there. Setting it up. Kemar now back. And now Brandon Butler. Let's try again. Leslie Rose over here in front of me. Now back to Brandon Butler. Jamari Crawford thought about setting a screen, but is not. It might come right here. Quincy McVeigh over in front of the Santa Fe bench. Knights are in no hurry for sure. There's Quincy McVeigh. And Kemar Cyrus will travel. Man. Knights had a lot of time on that possession, not able to make anything happen. Here comes a couple subs. This will be number 11 and number 24, Joseph Baba and Zayden Best coming in for the Wolves. Nick Rhodes brings it up. If you had 4-1 as your score halfway through the first quarter, you'd have won a lot of money because that would not have been what I would have guessed. Gonna have a foul away from the ball here. On Joseph Baba, excuse me. It must have been an illegal screen, didn't see it there. That's his first personal. Knights in control now. A little pressure coming for themselves. There's Brandon Butler, ends up with it. That's a good pass from Jamari Crawford, but Brandon not able to finish. Now back the other way. Brandon Butler going to be called for that foul. He was draped all over him. That's not a surprise at all. That'll be his first personal, second team foul. Now you're going to have Money Robinson coming in for the Wolves. He's going to inbound here underneath the goal. Knights playing good defense. Ball not getting inside a whole heck of a lot. On the fast breaks, that's about the only layups they've had tonight. Otherwise, ball staying out. Money Robinson, sophomore, listed as a point guard, but now they've got at least 2 point guards in here. Here comes a long three. Goodness gracious, from Zayden Best. That was a nice looking shot. I wouldn't have thought that had a chance, but that was a pretty shot. And now a quick steal from Money Robinson, and back to Zayden Best. He's going to shoot it again. That could be dangerous. We need to find out where he is on the floor. Going to stay with Santa Fe now. Need to D up here. Oh, and let one get away. That foul's going to be on Jamari Crawford. Joseph Baba going to shoot. First personal for Jamari. Joseph Baba's listed at 6'3", but just a sophomore, long and lean for sure. Misses the first half. Second free throw coming here. That one good. Now pressure again from the Wolves, but not tight pressure. They're trying to trap Kemar over here. Don't make it happen though. Now back to Kemar. He gets it across. Pressure backs off. Now we're going to start a play here. Brandon Butler calling out the play. Still taking the time. Knights are not in a hurry for sure. Here come the Wolves, pushing hard. That's going to be a charge. Yes, sir, it is. That'll be on Tyler Williams. The man, the myth, the legend, joining us right now.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you're here.
Fresh off of parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Teacher life never ends.
That's right.
Just in time, though, for the first quarter.
Yeah. If you've been here for the last 30 seconds, you've seen most of the points so far in this quarter.
Oh, hey, it looks like a defensive
It was
struggle.
4-1 for a long time.
Now, from your analysis, is that the Knights struggling to score, or is that a credit to Santa Fe's defending?
I think both defenses have played pretty well, to be honest with you, yeah.
It's a good find. You got to finish that.
Yeah, both defenses seem to be doing pretty well. Wow, there's a good bucket right there from Tyler Williams. Both teams have pressed a little bit too, which slows it down. Knights have been in no hurry. Boy, they've spent 30 seconds every trip down. You see that right here?
Good shot every time.
Yeah, see that right here? No hurry. It's almost like they're playing last bucket, you know. There's Leslie Rose going to shoot one. That one was off. See, that, take your time. That wasn't the shot you want, probably.
Well, you come across these teams that, because of the style of defense they play and how sound, you really aren't going to get that many opportunities, and you make sure that your opportunities are those higher percentage shots. Now, that's coming off the top. I have not watched Edmond Sante Fe play basketball at all, but I'm assuming the coaches have their game plan set and ready, and the players are sticking to it.
Next dead ball we get, I'll walk you through some of the Santa Fe season. There's some interesting games on here for sure that may tell you, just the games alone may tell you some of the tale. Nick Rhodes is not listed as the point guard. I find it shocking. At times they've had 3 point guards on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And he's not even one of them.
Seem to be a lot of boys that they trust to handle the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Running out of time here.
Zayden Best is a good 3-point shooter. He buried one a while ago. Okay, here. All right. 12-8, okay? Same record as the girls. However, their first loss was to Union. Okay, perennial powerhouse, right?
Yeah.
Lose by 3 to Union. The next loss, a full month later, to Choctaw. They got thumped by Choctaw. That one's a little hard to explain. Choctaw is not as good as they have been at times. They lose to Deer Creek.
Okay.
Then they lose to us at home by 1 point.
Okay.
Okay. Then they lose at Lawton by 1 point. They lose at Westmore, close game. Lose at Norman, lose to Norman at home, and then lose to Lawton at home again. So those are your losses. Your wins, however, UConn, Westmore, Norman, Midwest City, Enid, Eisenhower, Memorial, which is a great win.
Yeah, it's a good win.
Beat Bishop McGinnis. Bishop McGinnis is 4A, but that's always a good team.
Yeah.
Then they beat Putnam City West. Then UConn again. Then Ike again. Thumped them. Then PC West. So they beat some good teams, or lost some close games to some good teams. Thumped some bad teams and beat some. It's a roller coaster. That's what I'm getting. It's a roller coaster. Yeah.
What a ride being an Edmond Sante Fe boys basketball fan has been this year.
Lose to us at home is the interesting tale in there, because we were not as good the first time we played. That's January 12th was the last time we played.
Okay.
Northwest is ranked number 17 now. They were not ranked at the time they played back then, I don't think.
I am usually a religious Knights basketball follower. This has not been my best year as a fan.
We've only had 2 broadcast games this year. Lost one for a scheduling conflict and one for a snow day. For sure, off the top of my head. That's a walk, I think. There's Money Robinson, one of your point guards.
One of the 3, correct?
Uh-huh. Kemar dribbling in now. He gets the Euro step. They're going to give it to him. Nope, no shot.
On the floor.
Yeah. That wasn't a Euro step. That was just a jump stop. All the Euro step aficionados out there yelling at the radio, yelling at the computer.
Might be getting yelled at all the classic basketball move aficionados too for getting that wrong.
No kidding.
Can't beat it. Can't win.
I heard a story about a small-time basketball game. I won't tell you where it was in case anybody's listening. Where the referee called the Euro stop on a kid was known for that. He called it multiple times in a row on him, and coach was saying, "That's not a walk, right? That's not a walk, right?" And the guy was convinced it was a walk every time. Your steps have to be in a row in a straight line toward the goal. Okay, well, I mean. Officiating's part of the game, right?
Officiating is part of the game.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to adjust to it, young guys out there.
There it is, Leslie. Oh man, I thought he had it.
You got to finish.
Now fast break coming again for the Wolves.
Take
Quincy
that,
McVeigh. He stepped on the line.
Steps on the line.
Man. Here comes Carson Broombaugh back in for Santa Fe.
To their credit, this is one of the trickiest out-of-bounds lines.
It is, yeah. They're basically in the lap of the Northwest team. There's Kemar to finish.
There we go.
Almost came out of his hand. Good job adjusting in the air. Here comes your Replay, by the way. Broom ball. Oh, how is that not an offensive foul? Are we kidding? They said he flopped.
Run into it.
Oh, boy. Creed is losing his mind over there. Wow. Man, that would have been nice. That probably wasn't a shot, but it would have been nice if it went. Knights need a stop and a goal here. This one feels like it's starting to slip away, even though it's 3 points. The room feels like the momentum's going.
Yeah. The crowd is in it. It's a good environment here tonight.
By yourself out there. By yourself. There you go. Nope, now you got it. Good D right there, Kemar. Be like a tree, man.
No, he just loves calling blocks, doesn't he?
He loves the block. Yeah. We did have a charge a while ago from the other official, but
no.
Early on in the game, but not this guy. This guy loves the block. Big substitutions here. Jamari Crawford coming back in for the Knights, several for the Wolves. It'll be Carson Broombaugh at the line for Santa Fe.
Used to go to a lot of Edmond Santa Fe games. Cousin played for them.
Yeah.
He currently plays for the Miami Heat.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
His name is Josh Richardson, Oklahoma recent basketball legend. Played at college ball at the University of Tennessee. Drafted by the Heat initially, been passed around a little bit back at his original team, but been to a lot of Santa Fe games.
Yeah.
All for the Knights right now.
Well, that's my part of town currently. So, yeah, this is I'd love to see him get a win here. Split. I forgot to introduce you when you sat down. Oh. Tell him who you are. I gave him the intro when I got on, but I forgot to tell him who you are.
Well, to those of you who don't know, or those of you who might know, my name is Eric Parker, known as Mr. Parker or Coach Parker, former Northwest Classen teacher, current Taft teacher, boys soccer coach, aficionado, one might say, athletic director athletic director. It's a job, one might say, but we're here. If you're used to me commentating on soccer, just know that I also played basketball my entire life. I know what's happening.
You should see the size of this man's hands. I got pretty good sized hands, but
I can palm a ball.
Brandon Butler inbound over in front of the Santa Fe bench here. They have gone in the backcourt a lot on that inbound. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. It's just interesting to watch. No hurry again. Still trying to get that shot, it looks like. That wasn't it, though, if I would guess him waiting on a shot.
Can't seem to get any of them to knock down. Usually a really good shooting team. It's good defense.
Last one was low scoring, too, when we played there. It was only 49-50. We're way under that pace, even though. Kemar had the screen from Jamari, didn't use it. Shot on the other side of it.
I feel like the Knights could stand to make Santa Fe work a little bit more on the defensive end.
That's a heads-up play right there from Brandon Butler. Bail himself out. Nick Rhodes coming back in. Jamari Crawford going to dribble in. Nope. That's Jalen Lopez over in the corner now, back to Brandon Butler. Had to look down and check Jalen's number. Rare floater there from Brandon. 3 minutes to play here.
I was completely thrown off by this robed fellow walking. Oh, good fast break play.
Attaboy.
Good little crowd pleaser with the simple flush.
Good finish for Leslie Rose. Yeah, that's an entrance for sure.
Great defense again from the Knights.
Kemar Cyrus now back to Brandon. We're going to slow it down.
Didn't have the shot you wanted. Smart play. Pull it back out.
Now Leslie, top of the key. Good spin. Can he finish it? Nope.
The Knights are really flirting with these momentum shifts. They just can't sustain it. Good little spurts, good little moments, but nothing to kind of continue that flow.
Broomball shoot it, and he'll push you out of the way doing it, too. That foul's going to be on Brandon Butler. His second personal. Dontre Simpson coming in for the Knights. I had a bad roster during the girls' game. There was a senior that I called the wrong name the whole game on senior night. So if I apologize when you go back and watch this recording. Blame the roster.
Sorry, I was completely thrown off. 12 has some springs in his legs. Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize how high he jumped up to grab that ball out of the air. Very unexpected.
We talked to DeMontre, just won a high jump medal tonight. DeMontre Boykins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He jumped it taller than I am in a high jump today. I was very impressed.
High jump, it's crazy, man. I watched a boy from Veneta jump 7 foot something at state, and it was insane.
I think he said there was they did 6'3" today. My takeaway was he said, when you're in the air, just don't think about it. I'm like, okay, fair enough. That's how I'd have to do it too. Leslie Rose got a little separation but pulled it back. We're under a minute now here to go before halftime. Going to be at halftime before 8 o'clock. Wow. That's a good finish right there for Leslie Rose. D up here.
Again, it's a slow, clean, for the most part, clean game. This is going very quickly.
I guess Sante Fe is going to try and play the last shot.
With the way the game,
nope.
Until you get an opportunity.
That's a good cutter right there. Steven Joshua. See, he's listed as the point guard, hasn't touched the ball once.
They have a relatively small lineup out there right now.
I guess that's why. When you're all small, everybody's a point guard, right?
In today's game, yeah. Especially.
Kemar gets the pick, and now, that's not. One more shot. Come on, Jamari.
No call on that one. Take it to the
All right, halftime, 15-12. At this rate, it's we're on pace to score less than 25 for the game, Eric. How do you feel about that?
Unexpected, but
unexpected is right.
But when the defenses are on, now to be fair, the Knights have had plenty of chances that should have been converted into buckets, and I think on a couple possessions they might have rushed things a little bit. I think their game plan is good. Move the ball, work around so you get a shot that you like. No need to force it and rush it. And I mean, they've been also playing solid defense on the back end. So,
yeah, it's good. All right, we're going to take a break. I don't think there's any senior night festivities now, so take a break. This is time to run to the fridge. Use that share button. Call somebody, text somebody. We'd love to have them join us. Remember, this means a lot to these students to get as many people as possible watching. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Second half about ready to start here. Boy, teams are anxious here. They're out before the buzzer even goes off. Did you get you a walking taco for dinner?
I love those things.
I do too. It's an underrated concessions item, man. They just called a foul on a loose ball right there, which is shocking.
I thought they were calling a jump or something.
Yeah, loose ball foul on Carson Broombaugh, and their coach is losing his mind about it. That'll be his first personal, though, for Carson Broombaugh.
Strange.
That was a very interesting call. Leslie Rose had to go all the way back, almost under the goal. Retrieve that one. The gentleman with the coat was quite the topic of conversation, by the way, in the green room. It wasn't just you. Nick Rhodes on the finish there.
Definitely took my train. I mean, it's fitting for where we are. Don't know if you went and saw the smash hit last year, the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that coat.
Okay. I did not. I'll take your word for it. But there's Carson Broombaugh himself. He shot one like that early in the first half and looked like it might become a trend, and I think that's just his second one made, though.
Really opened up the offense here a little bit.
Yeah, Knights need to answer, I think. As hard as the points have come, get out too big a lead and you'll be in trouble here. Kemar trying to make a move. The foul's going to be on Tyler Williams. The second personal foul. Jamari Crawford doing all he can to fight off. We're going to have another foul now. That one's going to be on Stephen Joshua, I think. Yep. Boy, 3 quick fouls for Santa Fe.
Oh, yes. Maybe their adjustment play a little bit more aggressive, try to get those turnovers and turn those into points.
Aggressive on offense has been paying off for sure so far. Leslie Rhodes going to shoot it over in front of his own student section. Now back to Quincy. Leslie Rose almost had the rebound again.
Bad shooting night for the Knights.
There's Carson Broombaugh again. The foul's going to be on Brandon Butler. That's going to be a problem. I think that's 3.
I believe so, yeah, just getting them out.
Look to be, ooh, I'm so sorry. Surely got a sub coming. It'll be Dontre Simpson coming in for Brandon Butler. Him in foul trouble could be a significant development. Carson Broombaugh to shoot. That was an inadvertent buzzer.
Yeah, I began to look to see slip of the hand a little bit.
Knights are in desperate need of a bucket here. Still have not scored here in the third quarter. That's a kick. Cue to inbound. Leslie Rose now up top. That one's going to go to Santa Fe. Kemar trying to argue his case, but I'm not sure what he's arguing about. Seemed pretty obvious to me. Need the night defense to step up here for sure. Got to keep this one close. So far, so good on that front. Jump ball, this one to Santa Fe. We're going to have timeout now. Yeah.
Timeout was called immediately.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a here. You know, when you and I do games together, we always end up giving advice to people at home. Right?
Always.
I felt myself channeling you when I was by myself. But here's some good advice. You don't chant scoreboard when it's 21-12 in the third quarter. You just sort of let that be. Right?
Yeah.
Even if you're winning.
That's more of a one. I feel like that's more of a fourth quarter tradition. The last maybe minute or so of a game that's like a blowout usually. But, you know, like a lot of things, this might just be a lost art of school sport taunting.
My favorite, I was the guy who made a lot of signs. I was a paint face guy, you know, in high school. Drew a lot of signs. And we were just getting beat like running mules one night, and these kids made this homemade sign that said scoreboard as 2 words. And so I just flipped mine over and wrote together, Mo Ron. Mo Ron. I was really proud of that. But, yeah, it is. That heckling is by far a lost art. I think that's absolutely true.
I had a student section to a school that I won't name. I happened to have talked to a young lady from that town. Things didn't work out, and they had my phone number for free throws. They had it just on a sign held up, and people were texting me and a bunch of the other players like the week before the game, and you know.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Definitely. I mean, we won the game by 20, but hey, great effort. Sometimes that's the motivation you need, you know.
Man, that's a good one.
Definitely a lost art. Never date people from your rival schools, guys.
That's good. That's good life advice right there. Yeah, that's good life advice.
That always comes into life advice. Young ones out there.
There's Kemar right in front of his
There's
own bench.
one.
Boom. Now need to D up here. Jamari on defense first.
I just love a good game environment.
Well, that's kind of a ticky-tack
soft,
foul.
Get control of the game maybe kind of foul.
Dontre Simpson called for his first.
He's going to trust Butler to come back in.
I was impressed with how Dontre Simpson played there.
Oh, yeah.
Freshman kid getting a play. That's not going to work.
Clearly it's in their head, something that might have been successful before.
Leslie Rose, let's go. No foul
right there, huh? Meanwhile, we have the soft touch at the top here.
I have a thought about that I'll share with you in just a second. There's Quincy again. Oh, long rebound, though. Right to the hands of Christian Hammonds. Yeah, I have a theory that at least one of these officials is new. And so I think you're getting drastically different calls based on where you're at on the floor. And since they rotate, that position on the floor is changing. Because the girls' game was not
pretty
consistent
similar
between the three of them either. So that's my theory. Nick Rhodes there, going to shoot it. Yeah.
Great defense, great shot.
Knights still need to get going. Still only have one bucket, I think, here in the third quarter. Kemar probably stepped on the line. Nope, they're going to call a walk. Joseph Baba and Zayden Best back in for the Wolves. 24 is a shooter, Eric.
Which one? This one right here?
Yeah. He came off the bench and drilled one early in the first quarter with the same, maybe the same personnel actually, came with the same kid. So we may be looking at the same thing. Do not lose track of him, Brandon Butler.
Just a great attack.
That's Joseph Baba.
Well, they're really packing this 1-2 zone. They're forcing the Knights to have to make these shots.
That was the pass. He spent too long dribbling it.
There you go.
Had a good finish, Leslie Rose. He goes up, and as soon as he gets the ball, here comes the replay on that. He goes up right
quickly.
there.
They're collapsing quickly.
The word's out on him. We're playing much better defense on him.
That should have been a travel call, but all right. As my mother, Mary Parker, would say, he walked to Texas.
That's going to be double foul right there. Kemar and Tyler Williams pushing each other both down the floor. I don't know how many. Kemar's got how many?
Number 12 in the Wolves, Tyler Williams, that's his third. Also called against number 1, Kemar Cyrus. That is his first person.
Oh, that's just Kemar's first.
Okay.
That's what I was waiting to see how many. It took forever to get there.
Yeah, it's pretty detrimental to Santa Fe boy. That's his third.
Brandon Butler's drawn. Kemar's still arguing. Hey, ball's live, Kemar. Let's focus.
Calls over. Got to get back into the groove of things.
Brandon Butler's drawn the short straw here. 3 fouls and having to. Oh nope, the guy I was worried about. Oh, there he is, 24. I was going to say Brandon Butler drew the short straw, playing defense on him. Landon Anderson, first time we've called his name. He's
it's a power post.
Yeah,
right
look at
there.
him. He came off the football team, I would guess.
Every team needs one.
He's listed at 6 foot, but that feels like that. Maybe he got measured early in the season.
Think you grow a couple inches that quick.
Oh, good job drawing the foul right there. Brandon Butler talked him into it.
Yeah.
Landon Anderson, there's the guy we were just talking about, called for the foul. Wow, yeah. Brandon did a good job selling him on that one.
Going to need a stellar offensive quarter here. I mean,
yeah, they've got themselves in a hole for sure.
Shot chances, but the zone of Santa Fe forcing Northwest to have to shoot.
We lost track of him again.
Seems like one you can't just leave by himself.
Yeah. Man, this has been a quick game. We're already at the end of the third quarter, Eric. That's wild. Need one to finish here. Need a statement bucket here to finish this. That's not going to be it, I don't think. Man, dug ourselves a hole in that quarter for sure.
Just a poor offensive quarter.
Man.
Only scoring 7 points in the quarter.
You think it's that switched up defense that makes the difference? That's what you think?
I think a little bit. It's just they're not really getting any penetrative play anymore. They're getting to the rack a little bit, but the defense is just inviting them to shoot threes and just shoot us out of the zone. You know, it forces Northwest's hand almost.
Yeah. We can get in a little bit of a rhythm, though. They'll start falling. All of a sudden, it's a different game. As Coach Jack would say, it's a game of runs, right?
Yeah.
I don't. I know I sort of made promises that I'd talk about playoffs earlier, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. There's a lot of.
Has that been released yet?
No, I thought I could make some best guesses, but I haven't had time.
Really, pretty.
Yeah, I haven't had time to do that.
Is it pretty jumbled up?
Yes. Knights are in a good position. That's the short version of a long story. Is the Knights are in a good spot.
Okay.
Finishing tonight will help. Man, Christian Hammonds.
Meanwhile, there we go.
No kidding.
Complete different second half offensively for.
Yeah, the rust got knocked off for sure. There's Jamari going to go to the free. Oh, they're going to call a walk. That's what a bad jump stop looks like, right?
Yeah.
Little pressure in the backfield. Backcourt.
Oh, they both bid on that.
Man, I got to stop making that look easy. Joseph Baba finishes.
Desperation.
Yeah. We can't start doing that. Here he goes again. Yeah, we got to calm down here.
It's got to be calm, cool, and collected. It's just, again, a poor shooting night.
Which if you're shooting poor while the other team's shooting poor, that's all right. But the paths have diverged here on offense in the second half.
But that also being said, you don't have all the time in the world to. This inconsistent. Another block.
If there's a block to be made, that man just called it from 40 feet away.
Completely away from underneath. No comment.
Accounting for differences in officiating has always been a part. It's always going to be until they figure out how to do robot officials, like they did in the.
Got the AI refs coming soon.
Like they did in minor league baseball,
Oh, yeah. Two solid free throws.
One play at a time here. Got to play defense. Get the ball back. Hey, look over here. Oh, he's ball by himself. Oh,
passing out of that zone easily.
We dodged a bullet right there. Dodged a bullet. Oh, boy. It's obvious if I can see it, Eric. This is not my forte. Need that one to go, Leslie Rose.
I've seen this song too many times as a basketball player. Yeah, there's no rush if you're Santa Fe. Find the shot that you want. Force them to come take the ball from you.
Now on this end, we got to start feeling a little urgency. I feel like good shots, but we don't have it forever to waste.
Yeah,
that'll work. That's a high percentage shot, I would think.
They've had a lot of them. There's just
here we go. Oh, Kemar wasn't ready for that.
Nothing going down. You got to just take that yourself.
Man, that's a big fella. Jamari going to be called for the foul.
Don't know about that one. Thought it was pretty good defense. They've had looks. They've had lots of shot chances.
Yep. They've had even some second opportunities that haven't counted.
What a divergence of halves.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Want to know what kind of stuff was going on in the Santa Fe locker room.
Well, I mean, what have you seen the Knights have done differently? Obviously, Santa Fe made a big adjustment on defense, but it feels like the Knights are trying to play the same game into a vastly different defense. But
those first couple minutes of the third quarter were huge, and
Leslie Rose clearing it out. Oh,
deciding the path of this one.
Man. There he gets to
Crazier
show off
things
his
have
point guard skills, I think. What'd you say?
Crazier things have happened.
Yeah. Time is of the essence right here, though. Every possession is going to start mattering. There you go. All right, every possession matters, though.
Points need to be accrued.
Q, come on now.
Can't force it, though. Out of shot motion because you're trying to force the shot to go down. What is it?
Not with that guy. There's no way he's calling a charge. Yeah, that defender got up, won the charge. Ain't no way. Come on, Brandon.
Good take. Man, another minute ticks away without scoring a bucket.
It almost feels like because this game is going so fast, it's lulled them into this.
It's this weird.
I mean, it's 8:30 and the game's almost over.
It's such a weird game.
It's like it feels like it's not quite over, but boys, this time is running out here.
Tell you, a minute passed. I feel like I looked down, watched the game for a second. It was at 5 minutes, and now it's already 3:59.
Got to start right here if we're going to do it. Leslie, keep your eye on this guy over here in front of us.
It's a great find.
That's a good pass. Oh, man. They going to call it on Brandon? Yeah. Nope. Jamari's got him to give, I think. His third, yeah. He's got some spares. And the Santa Fe knows we're having a little trouble with the defense. That's what they press, right? Yeah. Wow, this is going to be a good finish. Oh,
God. I thought he was
yeah, he tried to mess it up, didn't he? Yeah.
Work on the left hand, kids. It makes life simpler.
Wolves are smelling blood in the water, it feels like. Here.
Step their press up a little bit here. They want to make sure that this game gets stuffed out. So an observation. And you can't help your personnel. You play to what you got, but it would be nice if we had a center, like a tradition, like a real center.
Well, for all the successes you and I have talked about during soccer about multi-sport players, there's not a lot of football multi-sport players.
There are not a lot here.
That's a Northwest problem, obviously, but
some
of that is because the football team struggles.
You need a weight room guy.
That's exactly. I mean, if you can't recruit a football player, maybe you turn a basketball player into a football player.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was a football player that played basketball. Well, I played everything, but it was my bread and butter. You get physical and get in there. Sometimes you need that. I'm not saying it makes the 100% difference. Clearly, Northwest has beat this team before as a bad shooting night. But it helps when you can diversify your game a little bit based on the personnel. Because I feel with a lot of the Santa Fe is clearly rotating through different sets that they could have, whether they're getting smaller, getting bigger, things like that, more shooter presence and things like that. But it seems that regardless who's in, Northwest's style of play remains the same.
Man, they're pressing way in the back court.
There.
Man. This is a
that man is not calling anything other than a block.
There's no question. This has been I've been impressed with the coaching here. Not to take away from Creed, but the hard pivot that Santa Fe did at halftime is a great coaching move.
Complete 180.
Yeah, and they have kept the gas pedal down on it when the Knights have been struggling on it, and now they're even pressing on it even more. It's been a well-coached game.
Still quite a strange one, though.
I agree. I think maybe the tempo of the game really has messed with that. If it's hitting us how fast it's going, it's got to be hitting the players.
Touchdown.
Count the bucket there for Q. That'll help.
Okay, now they've finally got it right. That would be an appropriate-ish better time to point at the scoreboard.
They've also scored 25 points since the last time they said it. So not only is it the right time in the game, but the score has gotten to a appropriate level.
Yeah.
You don't point at the scoreboard when you're up 2-0 either, you know. But
if you're gonna, be one of those schools that once you get the lead pulls the game out, then maybe.
Yeah, that's true. They keep talking about bringing the shot clock. The shot clock would have changed this game dramatically.
Oh, my gosh.
Who's the technical going to be on?
4.
Oh.
For Edmond Sante Fe.
On Carson Broombaugh.
Oh, sorry. Wrapped up in my leg here. Oh, okay.
Eric's doing his best to unplug the internet over here.
Oh, okay.
That may have been why our feed froze up here. We may have lost it. Leslie Rose at the line here to shoot for the technical. Coach Troy Lallemand is giving these officials an earful about that technical. It did. I don't know what happened. Maybe he said the magic words, but it did seem to come out of nowhere a little bit. But the good news for the Santa Fe bench is it's at an irrelevant point in the game, not going to change the outcome. You just get one. You don't have to. You don't have to get it. Sit for the next game or whatever. There's Q in the corner.
Dan just can't get it. Do not let this kid jump.
Well, Brandon's gun shy with all those fouls, but at this point we're so close to the end. Yeah, it don't matter. There's Quincy getting bumped.
He's got to finish chances.
Jamari, come on now.
What a finish.
That was a heck of a bucket.
Knights finally have the urgency they've needed.
Yeah, my goodness, where's this been? That's going to be a block. I guarantee. Guaranteed block. I think there's been one charge in this game. It was like at the very beginning.
This game's really come alive in this
It has, yeah. No,
it's really only been a couple of minutes.
Nobody told the Knights the game's already over.
Yeah, no. But, hey, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, you probably also have some senior night things coming into play here. You got 4 seniors on the floor right here playing. Who knows what you do for a play, but one of your last games on this court, if not your last game. So, and a couple of these boys brought, I'm talking like 12 or 15 people for senior night. They just kept walking, kept coming out. So a couple of these are playing in front of big crowds, big personal crowds.
Want something happen, got to make it happen quick. If I'm Santa Fe, I'm just taking the ball. Keep the ball away. Close the game out.
Coach Flowers not calling for the foul, so you know they're going to give this one in, give this one to him. Man. It's tough to beat a team twice.
Really?
You know? That'll be Brandon Butler's fourth, but it's irrelevant at this point. Yeah, tough to beat a team twice. Ironically, though, you split home and homes on this one, so that's a little less likely.
Maybe added a little fuel to the fire of Santa Fe. Sad thing, if you're Knights, you don't really get a chance to avenge this one.
That foul's going to be on Quincy. That'll be his second, I think. Third. Thank you for,
Timeout.
Timeout called Santa Fe. That's interesting timeout.
Yeah, okay, you lose the possession right there, but
yeah, I know.
It doesn't.
Whatever.
I guess. For all the coaching praise, I can't really find a reason for that one.
You going to have time between all of your other duties to come help me for I love that shirt. It just dawned on me.
I had to look like an adult today for parent-teacher conferences. I can't wear my coaching sweats and soccer jerseys or T-shirts every single day as much as I'd like to.
You going to find time between all the other stuff to come hang out for softball or for soccer?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Okay.
Especially, there's only like 2 or 3 home games.
That's true.
I'm going to be a road warrior this year. I'm going to go to a couple of those far trips.
Are you really?
I bought a Northwest Classen flag.
Nice.
I had one made. I got all these flagpoles at Taft that I'm going to use to be that lone fan in the stand.
You going to go to Guyman?
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna go to the Tulsa ones.
Okay.
I'm still on the coin flip if I'm gonna drive to Bartlesville.
Okay.
If I do, I have some friends in Tulsa. I might spend the night. If I have to drive, I'll do that. If they have a seat for me on the bus, I'll just ride the bus.
Bartlesville's a deceptive drive because you get to Tulsa and you're still not there.
Yeah, no, it's like another 45 minutes.
From here, it feels like you're basically there. No, you're not. There's a long stretch of empty road. There's a 5-second call. Coach is losing his mind over there. Don't call timeout. Are you serious? Let it in, Coach. Let it in.
Visible confusion on the face of Vanderseipen down there.
Well, it was an abbreviated season for us for sure, but we're glad you guys joined us the last couple.
Oh, yeah.
I know it means a lot to these students and Mr. Scott, their video production teacher, that you guys joined us. It's a good skill for these kids to learn, but they also do a really good broadcast just in their own right. So we'll be back for soccer for sure. I will be. Eric will be there as many as possible between his other 6 jobs at Taft. But soccer's sort of the bread and butter of this. This is where this got started, was doing soccer. So there comes Leslie Rose. Oh, I thought he was going to bury it. I don't know what day's the first soccer game, but we're not very far out, are we? Probably a month.
I think they have, for like home games that have a lot of meaning, that'll be about a month, start in March.
Yeah.
All City starts this weekend for the high school. All City tournament.
All right, here's your basketball wrap-up. You need to check the OSSA website for the playoff pairings and sites. The OSSA website will be the place to go. Once all the games are done, they'll be ready for you there. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, it means a lot to these students for you joining us tonight. We'll be back for soccer. Soccer starts about a month from now, let's say. and we will do as many of the home games as we can as well. Thanks for joining us here. My name's Kyle Duncan, Mr. Eric Parker to my right, and all these students say thank you for being here tonight. We will see you for soccer in a couple weeks.